Well, good evening. And indeed, it's a pleasure to be here and to be with all my friends and all the folks that are here who have been working so hard for manufacturing in Connecticut, especially in our region, for so long. This is the second year in a row that I have the honor of serving as your MC. And it's great to see that so many of the same faces that we saw last year and the year before are back again. A year ago, we had this dinner. I referred to this effort as a movement. Most of you will recall the days when there was an early kind of a declaration that manufacturing is dead. In many cases, cities like Bridgeport were cited as where it was going to hit worse. Well, the manufacturers of Bridgeport didn't buy that. The school system, led by our great community college, Housatonic Community College, didn't buy that. Our elected officials didn't buy that. The people of our city did not buy that. It was rejected. And individually, all of the entities that were necessary to partner, to revive it, and to make it great again, and make it a point of opportunity for youth, came together. They had been working kind of individually before, but suddenly they came together. And I credit this organization and this effort with making it happen. And I think we can all be very proud of what they have done. Yeah, we got a movement going on, and your presence tonight speaks for your support for that movement. We are united in spirit, and we're united in purpose. A movement is often made up of like-minded people, common values and common purpose, and people that truly care about their community. You see something as an opportunity for someone else, you don't walk away. You nurture it, you play it, you make it better, and you give people reason for optimism. At the workplace, we recently announced in the last 2 months 2 major grants, both of which were competitive, and both of which will target people in the greater Bridgeport area who are facing multiple barriers to employment. All they want is the America promised. They're largely young people, the ages of 18 to 24, but even older. They want the America promised, but they need a relevant skill. They need a way in which they can demonstrate their ability to be productive, to be gainful, and to compete for jobs with employers. One grant will help people who had been incarcerated and provide them the training that they need so they can go out and truly compete. Not altruism, not a handout, but where they can do for the employers. The second grant is a federal program called Youth Build. Youth Build is a sort of an old program. The U.S. Department of Labor has been funding it for years. It targets youth ages 16 to 24 who do not have a high school diploma. And simultaneously, while they're getting the high school diploma or GED, they're getting training in the building trades. Habitat for Humanity has been the traditional partner of the workplace in this effort. And they get occupational skills in carpentry, in electrical, HVAC, and a number of other different areas. Community comes together on all of those. It takes a village. Well, that's a rather old adage. And so I don't use it that way, but I use it because I want you to feel pride and be proud. But I think Bridgeport is an ideal example of where a village, people do come together, they do understand the larger objectives, and they never lose sight of the overall purpose, which is to help our fellow man. So for us here tonight, my thanks for everyone that is present, especially people who bought tickets, because that is important. But for just your simple presence here does make an expression and does say anything.